too, WRPB and WRPB Studios. So there's so much here that I almost don't know where to begin. And you guys who know me know that I don't know when to stop, and I have all these pieces. Well, the two people sitting next to me have a ton of pieces also. And they have the same mindset as I do, and that is we're here to help other people.
Yes.
So with me is Georgette and Scott Beck, correct?
Yes, sir.
And it's Beachfront
Mann.
Realty.
Realty.
Yeah, we're the Beachfront Becks.
Beachfront Becks.
Okay.
Beachfront Mann Realty.
So you do real estate,
We do.
and then you do a podcast,
Yes, Junk to Jewels podcast.
and then the most important thing, in my opinion, that you have is you have a charity.
We do.
Yes, Valley Healing Hearts Foundation.
It's the reason for our real estate.
Right.
Yes.
And the foundation and the charity is to support or to help support
Yeah.
single parents.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
We
Give
were
that
both-
leg up.
We were both single parents.
Oh,
And
Well, we just celebrated 21 years marriages last May.
wow. Okay.
Prior to that, we called it the previous life. I had a broken marriage. It broke. It fell apart. So did Scott. And then we had single mom years, single dad years. And yeah. So
mean-
community stepped in to help us during that time. And without that, we wouldn't have made it. So that's why.
We use the phrase "it takes a village."
Yes.
Absolutely.
It does. It
Okay.
does.
So were you guys in real estate prior to meeting?
No.
no, I was a law enforcement officer. I did 30 years with Port St. Lucie Police Department. I was a lieutenant there
Oh, wow.
and served my whole life. And then when I retired from the police department in 2019,
Okay.
we still were looking for places to serve.
Yeah.
And that was the impetus. Our heart's desire was always to help other people.
Yeah. We
Um,
served as lay ministers
So we
a
served.
lot of
We did a lot of
years.
service in lay
A lot of
ministry.
groups.
So Georgette had always had the idea for the nonprofit to establish a nonprofit to help people, because we know how difficult that road can be.
Yeah.
And in order to fund the nonprofit, I thought, well, can I still have some semblance of control over my schedule and still be able to generate income to help feed the nonprofit? And that's when I got into real estate about just a little over 3 years ago. Georgette was still working for the city of Port St. Lucie at that point in time, and she transitioned out about a year and a half ago and joined me in the real estate
Yeah,
tasks.
this
So
June's
now
2
she
years.
does the podcast, the book, and the realty. So we're busy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this book for a second.
Yeah.
And the reason I want to talk about the book is because my life is a book. Being molested.
I think all of us have
being
great
molested
stories.
as a kid. We all have baggage.
You got to
trauma.
be on our podcast.
Okay. So
Yeah.
being molested as a kid, starting internet broadcasting, doing the things that I've done, the interviews that I've done, the celebrities I've interviewed. I wanted to write a book. So how did you
should
do it?
You should do it.
No,
Well,
I
that
have
book-
ADHD. How do I do it?
Well, let's put it. I'm a late bloomer. It took me since 1997 the idea of writing the story. Late bloomer. I just worked on it in phases. You got to reach out to those that know what they're doing. So I got in writers group, got the writer magazines. I studied, I researched. Again, community. So yeah, it took a lot of years, but I worked with a literary agent. It was like a hybrid situation. It was old fashioned but self published combination. So they helped me. They helped me a lot.
My mother-in-law is a writer, and she's written a bunch of books, and she never published anything.
Yeah.
So my wife and I decided a couple of years ago we self-published one of her books,
Awesome.
and now we're
awesome.
going to publish another one of her
Good.
books. But
Good.
for me, I kind of am jealous that some other people can sit down and write a book.
It's hard.
I
Wayne.
can sit down and
It's
start to write a
hard.
book and go, oh, look, the squirrel. Okay.
It's hard. It's you just got to show up and touch. You can't just talk about it. Like anything, you got to do your dream, and you can't just talk about it. I learned it's too late. You can't overplan, overlearn it. Just practice. It's learning in the action. You just sit down for 5. There's doctors who write books. They can do it. You can do it. We can all do it. Just take 5 minutes a day, sit down and just write a few sentences, a few paragraphs. There you go.
I'd rather spend that 5 minutes in the kitchen cooking
And
something.
that's what Scott.
Okay.
Scott,
And that's
Scott
why I
has a
don't want-
book. I've been like, we have to tell your story, and he doesn't want. Yeah, he's with you. He wants to go cook instead.
I can't work at home because I'll work for 5 minutes and then I'll get distracted and I'll go in the kitchen and cook because that kind of calms me down and stuff. And then I'll watch the cats run and fight with each other. And then I'll go back to the computer. I mean, it's really hard when you have ADHD. Now, what I learned in my life is we all have baggage. We all have trauma.
Amen to that, brother.
Okay, and for me, I'm at a point in my life, being this age, that I want to just learn more and more things.
Yeah.
I don't like people say, well, you're having someone who does a podcast and you have a podcast now. I said, yeah, she's not my competition,
No.
and if she's a good person,
Yeah.
I coined the phrase co-opetition.
Yeah.
So if someone's in the same industry as you,
Yeah.
you cooperate with them.
We
You
learn
have
from each
friendly
other.
competition,
Mhm.
and if
And
someone's not
mentoring.
good
Yeah.
at what they do, or they're not good people, you just totally avoid them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how I see it. So you decide to write this book,
Yes.
okay?
Yes. The
Did-
first of many.
Did you have
There's more coming.
family support?
My husband supported her the whole time. Every time I would get discouraged, he's like, Georgette, just keep going. Don't give up. Just keep going. Show up.
Right.
1 page at a day. I mean, just go, right? How many times did I say, this is never going to happen? So the biggest thing, my mom was a writer.
Right.
She died and never published either. She was too afraid to show anyone her work.
I think
and she didn't do her dream.
I think my
So we
mother-in-law
can't
was
die.
like
We
that.
got to do the dream. You got to do it.
I think my mother-in-law was like that, and it was, and it's interesting because she'll come to visit and stay a month, and experiences here will go into her book. Okay, that's how she'll write, from experiences that she's been through.
Yeah.
But I could not, and I told you out there, my mother-in-law is amazing. I could not let her go through her life without having anything published.
Yeah.
So it was really important.
It's
And I'm
important.
jealous that she's able to write a book and you're able to write a book, and I can't.
You can too.
No, I can't.
We'll talk.
But I could talk,
Yeah.
okay? Because,
And you know what? You're sharing your stories. Like even in this platform, you're sharing, and that's what a writer does.
Well-
You're observing life, and you're sharing what you've learned along the way. So it's verbal.
for me, what happens is my life crossed paths with others because we've all been through stuff. Okay, so surely you do, and don't take this wrong, but a lot of people do podcasts about themselves, and
No.
and no guest.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
and those are just bragger videos.
Yeah.
People say,
Yeah.
"Hey, Wayne, I want to come in here and I want to talk about this. I don't want to bring on any guests." I said, "Well, this is really not the right home for you."
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Have you ever? So you're going to be on my podcast. We have guests, and it's about inspiring and encouraging and educating. So if I do it by myself, I'm educating and sharing something I've learned in a book. It's life stories. It's heart matters. And I've had people from all over the world on via Zoom platform, and they share their journey. Scott was on, and you share your heart matter, because something that you went through, someone needs to hear it.
We don't do Zoom. I was a
Yeah.
pioneer for Zoom,
I remember back in the days.
and I
Yeah.
don't do Zoom.
Yeah.
I don't. If you don't walk in the studio, it's very hard for me to do an interview the way I want
Yeah,
to do
in
it.
person's different.
Right,
Yeah.
because it's the energy that you exchange with people.
Yep.
There's facial expressions.
Synergy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I want that. That makes the interview. You know, you learn about people via their energy and their emotions and what they do. And
Absolutely.
you can't do this.
Well, then you can come in my studio, which
Okay.
is in my house.
Obviously.
I've had in person. Scott was there. I've
Everybody,
had a few guests, but
There's few
wherever
people-
they come from. So
there's few people that can afford to have a full studio.
yeah,
I mean,
I'm not there yet, Wayne.
I was blessed to be able to do what I do. Thank God. And why? Because of real estate. So now we're going to hit
Back on the real estate.
on
Yeah.
your real estate.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you get into real estate.
I think it's on purpose. We were brought into real estate. We're faith people, so we
Okay.
pray about everything. Scott, you want to share how it started? Like, I think it was so we get in the room with people.
No, I think we already did share how we started. The whole purpose, our goal and mission in life right now is to help other people succeed. I want to see other people thrive, not just succeed, but thrive. It's been my mission my entire adult life, is to help people to become their potential. And that's what we want to do with this ministry, this nonprofit. Our
enterprise.
goal is to help people, give them a leg up so that they can have a better life in the future, so that
Absolutely.
children can have a better life in the future. So the real estate wasn't something that I aspired to do. It was more of a means to an end, and that I ended up falling in love with. It's a great business. You get to meet so many really nice people,
Interesting people.
and very interesting people, and you also get to help build their future through the sale
Find
or
their
through
dream
the
home,
through the purchase of
Walk
their
them
dream
through the
home.
transition of it
So
all.
it's
Yeah.
been a win. It's been a win-win, and having
Yeah.
Georgette join me on that.
Yeah.
She's got a great skill set in marketing, and a great skill set in networking. So those are two areas that those are not my strengths. So she helps compensate in that area where I'm much more technical. I'm very good in the field. I'm very good meeting people. I'm very good helping people figure out what they want and then putting them in the home that they want. So that's my strong point. So together we kind of make up a really
Balance.
good team.
We balance.
Yeah.
I get it. I
Yeah.
mean, you met my wife.
Yeah.
She's almost 5'10". I'm only 5'2". I needed somebody to reach the top shelf, so I needed that balance somehow. But you're right.
word.
It takes actually opposites do attract.
Yeah.
But I also learned in my years that sometimes you need to fire clients.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's funny. I
we've-
just had
we've-
this conversation with another client
We had-
yesterday. So that
And we did have, there was one client. Yeah.
a couple, but yes. So
You have to. You have no
there's
choice.
there's times that your personalities just don't mesh.
That's okay.
My big thing is disrespect. And if somebody treats me disrespectfully, I don't care what the cash flow is. It's irrelevant to
Yeah.
me. I'm not gonna compromise
Treat
my
people with
values.
respect.
I'm
Yeah.
going to treat everybody that I come in contact with respect, and when that respect is not reciprocated, I have a higher value of
Be nice.
myself than that. So it's simply
Yeah, it has
not-
to do
it's
with your
sim-
self-esteem.
It's simply not worth it to me. So
All right. Let's transition because of course time goes fast here. Let's transition into this charity.
Yes, Bella Healing Hearts Foundation. So so 2022 it was founded.
Okay.
It's self-funded right now. If people are interested in being on the board, we'd love to develop our board of directors. We do educational scholarships once a year. We select 2 high school seniors that are from single-parent family homes. We partner with St. Lucie County Education Foundation because they had the whole setup. So we are partners with them. You're stronger together. So you find your other partners in the community and you all help each other. We've also facilitated support groups, single and parenting support groups, where we're in the room one-on-one and we're going through this curriculum that helps them, override their challenges and go through their valleys. And so we've done that, and we see a need, meet a need. So there was a mom that she was going to lose her homeowner's insurance, which means could lose her home. So we stepped in, partnered with the tree vendor in our area, and got her trees taken down because that's why. Live oak trees, these giant trees, we're gonna, the insurance company said they've got to go, but that's a lot of money. So we helped that happen. We helped a single mom.
electrical
A
bills.
referral came into us, and she was working. She was educated, working, and had 3 kids. And her UI, her electric and heat, where she was from, it was crazy. So we got in contact with the vendor. She gave us permission, and we took care of that directly. So it's unique. Another dad. He got behind on a situation, and we help with his rent. We don't always do the rent, but we more do like, okay, you need money for the class or something.
If you need if you need tires on your car, or you need
Yeah.
an electrical bill paid, or you need whatever
Or food. One we
take
just gave a
nothing-
gift card to help someone with food
We
because they lost their house.
We take nothing out of the nonprofit. There's
No.
not a single person that's paid out of the
Just
nonprofit.
bills to keep that thing
everything
going.
that we generate through the nonprofit goes directly back into the
Mm-hmm.
community, and that's our goal. I'm fortunate. I have a good pension. I had a great career. So from a financial standpoint, we don't need to take monies from that. So everything we generate and
Mm-hmm.
go into the nonprofit goes back out into the community.
Yeah.
So
Well, someday the book and the podcast will be another source, Lord willing. And
Yes.
we take, it's like a tithe. We take a portion off the top of anything that comes in, and we feed the nonprofit. Someday the nonprofit will be self-running. Who knows?
Well,
It's the dream.
Again, it's a dream is only a wish that hasn't come true yet.
that's
Not
true.
yet. Yeah, it's a seed.
Okay. So, jealous that you wrote a book, but you had the inspiration because you had a mission.
Yeah, and the mission is, listen, we want to heal. So we inspire, encourage, educate, and give hope for those healing from the past and the present for the future, because our past matters, but you don't get stuck in it. You got to know who you are, where you come from. Every one of us has gifts, talents, and you have life, pain, and experiences. Tie that with what you're passionate about, what you want to, you got to, what you're good at and what you love is all part of the mission. So that's what it is. So our next book's part 2 to this one about the blended family acclimation years. That's going to be an interesting one too. The blended family is a whole thing in itself. A lot of people, not every marriage makes it. We want them to. We used to help marriages and we would mentor couples in crisis and help them through their thing. That's the first dream, but we break. Things break. So the blended family, the next thing is stay healthy in the blended.
My wife,
not
who
have
you
a
met-
second or third divorce. I mean, so we mentor folks.
She's
through
my
it.
third wife. The difference
Things
is
break.
my first 2 wives passed away. So it's a little different story
Yeah,
for me.
it's a loss. Yeah.
But the thing is, if you don't, I believe if you give back, you get back.
Yes, sir. That's what we
much
believe
more.
also.
Yes.
All right, and I believe that most people don't First of all, the philosophy is if you're an entrepreneur, you're a little crazy. And if you're an entrepreneur with brick and mortar, you're more crazy. And if you're an entrepreneur with brick and mortar in the food industry, you're out there. You're really out there. And again, I have a brick and mortar here, and I'm in the food space, not here, but I have a chocolate company.
And they're delicious. We got some. Remember?
So I kind of see the challenges that a lot of these people have.
Yeah, they're difficult.
Now, you guys were both single parents.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the challenges.
Worked a lot of jobs and went back to school. Education's key. That's why we do the education. Education gives you that perspective outside yourself. And I'm a reader, so that adds to it. But if you're going to school, you're going to read some books.
Yeah, it's a difficult road for single parents
Oh, yeah.
to try to navigate,
make a new life
especially
for
in today's
themselves.
economy.
And we were
That's
talking
why they need
about it.
help.
I help an agency that gives cars to single moms in Palm Beach
Oh
County.
my gosh, that's
Okay.
amazing. That's
And we
So important.
see the benefit.
yes,
Okay.
the vehicle. Yeah.
Right. You see, and that's part of the problem. If you don't see the benefit, it kind of runs into a problem. And I relate it back to, I remember before I got sick, going to a parking lot and seeing somebody parking a handicap with a handicap placard. I'm going, there's nothing wrong with them. Look at them. Well, now I look perfectly healthy. And I have my handicap because I only have 60% lung function. And it's very humid in Florida. And sometimes walking is brutal. But that's a lesson. That's a lesson learned.
Can't judge.
No, you really
No, you
can't.
can't.
You can't
You don't
judge
know.
somebody. Just because. Look at Sam Walton. He drove an old truck and had more money than anybody. Okay, I drive a 2003 Avalon with cracked windshield, dents, ripped seat, and I can drive almost any car I want. And people don't understand why I do that.
He's the same way.
I've got a 2009 Volkswagen Beetle, Wayne. I understand exactly
No,
what you're talking
that's the
about.
same
So,
way.
and I could drive. It's not a matter of finances. It's a matter of being a good steward
It
of
gets-
what God's provided
And what
to
you love.
and
Yeah.
what you love.
Listen,
It
I
gets
love
me-
the bling
it gets
bling.
me
I'm
from
the
point-
bling bling girl
gets
in
me
this
from point A.
relationship.
It gets me
That's
from
why I
point A
like
to
the
point
nice
B, and I'm good.
Right.
So
If you left my house in a Ferrari and I left my house in my car, we
you're
would
going to
get here
get
at
the
the
same
same time.
location. Amen to that.
Probably maybe sooner because you'll get stopped by the cops and I won't. But again, I've been through times in my life where I had a ton of debt. I don't have that anymore. So
That's good.
having
That's good.
car payment now. My wife drives a much better car than me.
Me too.
Yes. Yeah,
2000
I do too. Yes,
She
like I
does-
said,
look,
I'm the bling bling.
She
I
but
like
still
it.
not fancy. She drives
I like
a
it.
Kia Forte 2020. But it was given to me by one of my clients. Okay, because I took them from making $45,000 to making $4.5 million. So I get to see the benefits of what I do. Did I expect to get a car? If I said, "Oh my God, you got a car," but him making $4.5 million, buying me a $20,000 car, it's like me buying someone a bottle of wine.
Right.
Okay, it's all relative.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's just that the car I was driving was always breaking down, and it was an Infinity, and it's a pain in the butt to fix.
Mm-hmm.
And he hated because I was complaining. I can't believe I got to bring the car back in. I got to bring the car back in. So when I was going for my bypass surgery,
Mm-hmm.
he came the night before the surgery. Him and his wife came to the hospital and gave us
Aw.
keys to a brand new car.
That's awesome.
Aw, that's
So-
beautiful.
And
Mhm.
it's the
I like
thought.
it.
It's my mom taught me. When my mom's birthday came, it was always this competition between my brother and I. Whose card made my mom cry?
Oh.
If the
In a
card
good
didn't
way.
make my mom cry, she was not happy.
Aw,
Okay.
Sentimental.
Right. It's more important than,
Mhm.
the small things sometimes are more important.
Yeah.
So, what's the ultimate goal? You have another book?
So it's in process. It's between two, my mom and dad's love story, because my dad passed last year. My mom was 8 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working on that love story and our second chance. There's part two to this because it ends in like a Hallmark ending. They got married. They found each other. The second chance. Single mom always, wears that knight in shining armor kind of prayer. And I prayed for that second chance. Scott was the guy, and and then blended family challenges. He was still healing. We still healing from our previous lives, and two adults come together. There's a lot going on, and that's going to be an interesting story. So, Lord willing, I'm hoping in another year I'll have another one out.
And you
So,
together 20 years?
21.
21 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
married, and so what? 22, 3,
23 together. Yeah.
2002. End
Yeah.
of
I mean,
2002,
Vicky and I,
yeah.
it'll be, this month will be 16 years that we're married.
Aw.
And
Congratulations.
23 years. But we were a different story because she lived in Indiana and I lived here. So we proved that long distance relationships can work,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
especially in the situations that we were in. But it's a blessing to deal with people who help other people.
Yeah.
That's our goal.
And Vicky
Yeah.
had the same mindset.
You're similar-hearted,
So-
us too.
Right, and you guys have the same
Similar-hearted.
mindset.
Yeah.
All right, how do people find you?
GeorgetteBeck.com, and we're
Okay.
on social media: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, right, Twitter.
Or call Beachfront Man Realty.
Yeah, or call Beachfront Man
What's
Realty.
the name of the
Beachfront
book?
Becks. Junk to Jewels, a journey from brokenness and despair to beauty and delight.
It's a great read.
So
It really should read Jewels to Junk to Jewels.
it actually
there
Wayne,
was a part
Junk
in
to
your
Jewels
life-
is a repeat process for all of us. We're always learning, and here's some hope for those that are listening or watching. Listen, we all hit a hill or hit a valley, but that will turn into something good down the road. And then repeat. I mean,
most-
life's gonna do that.
Most people's lives were good, and then they got to be junk, and God willing, they get to
And
be
it's
good
what you
again.
do with it. It's what
Right.
you do with
I'm
it.
just-
It is a decision.
I'm just glad she didn't name the book Jewels to Junk, because then I'd be in deep trouble.
Everybody, check out the book. Check them out. It's so important to give back, and
Yes.
I say it a
Yeah, it
million
is.
times.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Wayne,
Scott,
thank you
you,
so much.
Wayne.
I
It was a
appreciate it.
pleasure.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.